What if everything you've been taught about history is wrong? Hidden beneath deserts, jungles, and even your textbooks are ancient discoveries so bizarre they shatter timelines. Machines were built thousands of years before electricity. Maps that show Antarctica without ice. Temples older than the pyramids, carved by a civilization we've forgotten. Governments hide them. Scientists can't explain them. And tonight, you'll see the evidence. This isn't a fantasy. These are 10 ancient discoveries that challenge history. The countdown starts now. 10. The Baghdad Battery, 2,000-year-old electricity. In 1938, a group of archaeologists in Iraq stumbled on something shocking. Clay jars filled with vinegar, iron rods, and copper cylinders. When reconstructed, they worked like batteries. These 2,000-year-old devices could generate enough electricity to light a lamp or electroplate gold. Ancient Persian texts mention glowing pots used in temples. Could there be proof of forgotten tech? Scientists tested replicas and confirmed they work. But here's the twist. They were found buried in a basement as if someone wanted them hidden. Why isn't this taught in schools? Did ancient priests use these to create miracles? Or was this knowledge deemed too dangerous to preserve? What if electricity wasn't invented, but rediscovered? 9. The Antikythera mechanism, 100 BCE computer. Imagine finding a rusty bronze gearbox in a shipwreck, only to discover it's a 2,000-year-old computer. In 1901, divers from Greece found exactly that. X-rays later revealed gears tracking planets, predicting eclipses, and even calculating Olympic dates. Built around 100 BCE, its precision rivals clocks from the 1700s. But who designed it? How did this tech vanish for millennia? Even today, no one can fully recreate it. Was it a genius inventor whose name was erased? A gift from the gods? Or did ancient Greece have a secret scientific cult? The device hints at a lost golden age of innovation. What other inventions did they bury with the past, and why? 8. Göbekli Tepe. The 12,000-year-old temple buried in Turkey, this massive stone temple complex is 12,000 years old, 6,000 years older than Stonehenge. Its pillars are carved with lions, scorpions, and vultures, yet it was built by hunter-gatherers who supposedly lacked tools or math. How? Why? Even stranger, the site was intentionally buried as if hiding it from future generations. Carvings of comets and constellations suggest they tracked the stars. Mainstream history claims civilization began with farming, but Göbekli Tepe flips that script. Who taught these nomads to build? Was this a warning monument for an ancient apocalypse, or a temple to gods we've forgotten? What if civilization started and collapsed long before we thought? 6. The Saqqara bird, 2,200-year-old glider. In 1898, inside an Egyptian tomb, archaeologists found a wooden bird that didn't look like a bird at all. With wings too flat for flapping and a tail shaped like a modern airplane's rudder, this artifact baffled experts. Decades later, an aerodynamics engineer tested a replica, and it flew. The design is perfect for gliding. But planes weren't invented for another 2,000 years. Was it a child's toy? A ceremonial object? Or proof that ancient Egyptians understood flight? Nearby hieroglyphs show strange flying vehicles in the sky, described as celestial boats. Engineers rebuilt a scaled-up version. It soared smoothly, and no engines were needed. Yet Egyptologists insist it's just a bird. But why carve it with a precision that mirrors aircraft? And why bury it with pharaohs, as if it held sacred power? Did the ancients witness something flying and try to copy it? 5. The Voynich manuscript, Unbreakable Alien Code. Imagine a book no one can read. Written in 15th century Italy, the Voynich manuscript is filled with bizarre plants that don't exist, naked women bathing in green liquid, and star charts of unknown galaxies. Its alphabet? has 28 unique symbols, unmatched by any language on Earth. Code breakers, World War II cryptographers, and even AI have failed to crack it. One page shows a galaxy cluster only visible through telescopes, invented centuries later. The parchment is real, but the ink, untraceable. Was it a medieval hoax, a dying alchemist's ramblings, or evidence of contact with something not human? The CIA studied it during the Cold War, fearing it held secrets. Today, it's locked at Yale University. Why does this book feel like a message we're not smart enough to understand? 4. The London Hammer, 400-million-year-old tool. In 1936, a couple hiking in Texas kicked a rock and found a hammer stuck inside it. Not just any hammer. The wooden handle had turned to coal, and the metal head was made of iron purer than modern smiths can produce. Tests dated the rock around the hammer to 400 million years old, but humans didn't exist back then. Dinosaurs wouldn't appear for another 200 million years. So who dropped this tool? Time travelers? Ancient aliens? Or is our entire timeline wrong? Geologists called it a geologic anomaly and shelved the discovery. But here's the kicker. The hammer's metal contains rare elements like chlorine and sulfur, a blend only achievable with 20th century tech. Was this hammer left behind by a civilization that rose and fell, long before ours began? 3. The Dropa Stones, 12,000-year-old alien discs. In 1938, deep in China's Bayanhar Mountains, archaeologists found a cave sealed for thousands of years. Inside were 716 stone discs, each with a hole in the center and spiral grooves covered in tiny hieroglyphs. When translated, the text told a chilling story. The Dropa tribe claimed to be survivors of a crashed spacecraft stranded on Earth 12,000 years ago. Scientists laughed it off as a hoax until they tested the discs. The stones contained cobalt and metals found only in meteorites. Even stranger, the local tribe had pale skin, large eyes, and DNA, unlike any Asian population. Their oral history matched the disc's story. Were the Dropa aliens, or an ancient human offshoot? The Chinese government seized the discs and silenced researchers. Today, the tribe denies everything. Why erase their story? And what else might those discs reveal? 2. The Nazca Lines, alien runways. Etched into Peru's desert 2,000 years ago, the Nazca Lines are massive drawings of spiders, monkeys, and humanoid figures, so large you can only see them from the sky. But why? Ancient flight experiments? Alien landing markers? In 2017, researchers found hidden tunnels beneath the lines filled with mummies. These weren't ordinary mummies. They had elongated skulls, 3 fingers, and DNA that didn't match humans. The Peruvian government locked them away. Local legends say the Nazca people walked with star gods who taught them to build. But why draw giant symbols only visible from above? Modern pilots say the lines align with underground water sources. But why would ancient humans need aerial maps? Were these messages or invitations for something beyond our world? 1. The Great Pyramid's hidden chambers. In 2017, scientists scanned Egypt's Great Pyramid and found a secret chamber, a 100-foot void hidden for 4,500 years. Egyptologists refuse to open it. Ancient texts warn of traps to protect the pharaoh's soul, but rumors say it holds advanced tech or lost knowledge. The pyramid's coordinates match the speed of light in meters per second. Its air shafts point to Orion's belt. Coincidence? Or a message from builders who understood the cosmos? In 2023, a robot camera spotted metal artifacts inside the chamber walls, untouched for millennia. What's in there? Alien relics? A library of lost civilizations? The government blocks further research. What are they afraid we'll discover? And who built this ancient wonder? So, what's the truth? Are these discoveries proof of lost civilizations, alien contact, or history we've been forced to forget? Subscribe now and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.